What's going on YouTube, West Coast Gamers? We're back here with HRM2 action. I have not been thinking at all. I'm making a lot of really knuckle-headed decisions and mistakes that I should not be making. And the thing is, this horse is not a bad horse overall. Technique is really bad. The stamina is a lot better than what it usually is for horses I get. The speed is solid. Acceleration, is great. But that technique, the technique is really what's killing us, and I always keep forgetting when I look for a horse to look for a horse with a really high technique, because that horse is going to respond properly and is going to pace itself. And a horse with bad technique is not going to know how to pace themselves properly at all. I saw the 98 in the acceleration. I'm like, oh yes, and I kind of messed myself up with that. So work, rest, try to get a race in the second week of June, maybe. Now I think about it, I might just look for another horse right now. Category can be open. It needs to be 3 years. You're 3 years old and up. Need a horse with good technique. That's what I'm looking for right now. You know what? We can even go up in age. It doesn't matter. I want a horse with really solid technique. Horse like this, great speed. Look at that stamina. You know they're going to die out. Maneuverability is good, which means, you know, moving in and out is going to be easy and not draw too much out. I could always look for a more expensive horse in a higher category, but like I said, I'm not trying to pay too much for that. But let's look for there's no listed horses here available for us at all. We're going to have to go back to open. We looked at 4. Let's look at 5. I'm just looking for a horse with a really solid technique, man. I need that. I need a horse with a solid technique. That's going to make the difference, really. And even if I only could use a horse for a year, that would be great. But we're not finding anything right now. Not finding anything. So just looking for a horse. Okay, 54. That's not bad. And this horse actually is placed 12,000 for a distinct Cisco. The 4-year-old. Speed is okay. Acceleration not bad. Technique is much better. Stamina sucks though. I'll hold off on that for now. I don't want to just buy one just because. Now this is actually a solid looking horse. Speed isn't great, but I can work with that. Acceleration is good, or okay. Technique is solid. Stamina is good. 66. That's the kind of horse I want. This horse, acceleration great, technique is whatever, but stamina is not good. I'll take this horse. Technique is bad though. Gosh, I find one horse and it's so frustrating. Stamina's great, but my stamina for my current horse, Green Durand, is like a 54 or something. It's not terrible, but the technique is this asterisk or this number, so that's going to become an issue for us. Or is this? No, this is the horse I think I was looking at, right? Yeah, 66 or 58 technique. That's much better. 66 stamina. You know, we'll go ahead and acquire Jean Quiet. We'll go ahead and acquire her. And as far as Green Durand, we'll give him a shot. If he's not going to win, it doesn't make sense to keep a horse around that we're going to end up spending more cost on. So I would say let's try this 1600 meter race at Caulfield again. Our last 1600 meter race. And Jean, we got to do preference training with her, of course. Maneuverability isn't good, so we got to be careful. I'll make an appointment. Preference training. Let's see if we can get her into a race in a couple of weeks once she gets settled in. And we'll do Melbourne, 3rd week in June. And I don't know if we can build that grooming thing yet to reduce our costs. We want to make ourselves last, and so we'll have enough to repay our loan back. Can't do it. Alright, so will it be advancing a week? Green Durand. We'll see if we have any luck. If not, so we're probably going to go ahead and let him go. I feel very outclassed as usual. Looking at our odds here. 52. We are the long shot 100%. At a field of 16, gate position 10. I think that's a good thing though. I think we'll literally be on the inside. The first on the inside. So in terms of having to maneuver, we shouldn't have to do anything but just hopefully have a good pace to keep up. But we'll see. I don't know. And no, we're not inside. We're very far outside. I thought 9 was the furthest. This is going to be a painful race, I can already tell. Hands down. Hands down going to be painful. Because we're going to get an okay start. The field is going to roll. We're going to have to try to catch up. I already know how this is going to play out. I played this game too long. Too much and too long. See, the field is going right now. Like, look at the speed, man. It just absolutely blows my mind. They run this fast right off the start. Now, in terms of effort, this is what we want. One of these or nothing. That's literally it. And I could be okay. You know, but it's got to stay like this. And even so, stamina's already here with the distance, so we're probably going to be screwed in that regards. I don't want to use that much stamina, you know. I mean, we can kind of, it blows my mind, like, how fast the field is. You really understand the differences in these horses, the ranking classes and the categories of the horses when you're in a field like this where you're just completely, look at this, stamina's still burning, we're hardly using any energy, and there's still more than half of the race left. It's absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. But you know what? Screw it. We'll go ahead and get rolling right now. 600 meters to go. Don't know if the horse is going to last, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Definitely not going to last. But I already told you guys, as soon as the race started, I thought we were going to be on the inside. It could have been a lot different, but starting all the way out there, and the technique of this horse being terrible, I knew the race was going to end how it was going to end. So, Green, we're going to let him go. Hopefully Gene can do something for us. But always dying out, man. And like I said, it's just kind of crazy that we're getting so outclassed. And we can't even enter ourselves in races where we're against horses that are relatively on our level. We're clearly racing against horses that are like 2 and 3 classes better than us, legitimately. This is a 1-star horse, so we're pretty much racing against 3- and 4-star horses. Huge deal. And I can't decipher or dictate that at all. So yeah. Green Durand, I would have had faith, but like I said, honestly, I didn't look at the technique number initially like I should have, and if I did, then I wouldn't be saying what I said. So Green, I believe you'll do good for somebody, but where I'm at, the technique wouldn't be a big deal if I was in a position where I had a lot of money and a winning horse that I knew could replenish what I spend. Right now, we don't have a winning horse, and I can't be buying buildings like I did last time. So we're going to do a classified ad and get rid of Green and just stick to Jean. Hopefully she can do something for us. But let me see if we can actually build a groom yet. And we still cannot. A grooming room. I mean, how long does the arena take to be built? I don't know how long it's going to take, but where we are. Green, we're going to wait. Green likes right-handed rail preference. And we'll see how that goes. But man, outclassed. And races like that are no fun at all. She likes firm ground preference. Okay, arena finally built. So now we can get that damn grooming room and hopefully start reducing our costs. And we're going to build this for level 1. It's going to take 6 weeks. And I'll reduce our food costs, so we'll save. Whenever Green sells, he'll sell. And we'll just stick to Jean quiet for the time being. And she has solid technique, so I think she'll be alright for us. Let's advance another week. And hopefully this lasts. I hope I don't have to continually bounce around from country to country trying to have a successful season. Construction of the grooming room has started. Green was sold. Awesome. And Jean, she's pretty much got similar, well, not really similar preferences, but Only horse we got. Technique is good. Stamina is solid. It's something I can work with. So we are racing this week. Let's go ahead and hit it. Gate position 2. Awesome. What is this horse doing here? Let me guess. That's the favorite, right? Yeah, of course. Why is essentially a rank or a class 8 horse running against 2s and 3s? What sense does that make? And look at this. Stamina 4. Speed 46. How? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But Jean, or Jew, I'm gonna call her Jean. I'm gonna say the U is silent. She's a grade 2, so that's better for us. And our odds are not long shot, not terrible. I mean, we're bad, but we're not like the long shot. So apologize for that. Gosh, almost choked on nothing. That's so weird, and that happens. All right, our first time running with this horse. Let's see how she does. I'll just keep it on default right now in the middle, and we'll see how it goes. All right, Jean, time to show me what you made of, girl. And she's got a solid start. Let's go ahead and move her up a little bit. She's not exerting too much energy. Okay, a little too much. All right. I don't know what type of vibes I'm getting from her yet. Not terrible. Definitely, I mean, we're settling, but we're still exerting a lot of energy. Still exerting a lot. But I think we're much better off right now than we were with green. So, not terrible. Not terrible. Still exerting way too much, though. Still exerting way too much, and I would like to utilize. And if I slow her down anymore, then that's kind of going to be a bad deal for us. And now she's going 100%. For what? Why are you running so hard, Jean? For what? Why is she running? What is going on? What is going on? I just do not understand. And look, you slow down and then they decide to trot. I don't, oh my gosh. I know I'm on the hardest difficulty, but my goodness, this doesn't make any sense. This is kind of like ridiculous. A little bit. You slow them down, then they just decide to like casually trot. Look at that. She's not even running. She's hardly running. I don't know what the hell that's about. I really don't. Out of nowhere, she just decided to go 4. I just feel like I'm totally outclassed in these races. Like, I don't even have a chance. Regardless of how well I run the race, unless I'm literally gate position 1 and in a perfect position, I feel like I'm totally outclassed. Man, it's kind of frustrating now at this point. I know it's on the hard difficulty, but I've played on this difficulty. I've won. I think in my initial series on my old channel, One Dream B6, I had a girl named That Girl Paula. She was awesome. She won so many races for me. I think 14 first place finishes on a hard difficulty. Yeah, I don't know. I really have no idea. I might actually have to go rewatch my older videos and see if I did anything different that I'm not doing now. Our first race with her, and that's kind of that's disappointing. I thought she was alright, and then she decided that she was going to go 100%. I don't know. Guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. Remember, if you did, smash the like button. We'll be back with some more HRM2 action here very soon. If you want to acquire this game, description box below. Make sure you read through everything carefully. Appreciate all the love and support on the videos. And that will do it. West Coast Gamer. Sign out till next time. See ya.